Good afternoon, guys, from Glamis, California. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to a vlog update. So we are still heading to Baja, but one of the best parts of traveling full-time is that we get to spend a lot of time with family, and we were in Yuma after the battery install, so we swung through San Diego. We're able to hook up with Dad, Russ and Christine, my mom, Ken and Gloria, and Mike and Laura, and we're gonna head on back to Yuma. But you gotta stop in Glamis. This place is like, well, it's a giant sand playground.
So biggest thing we want to update you on, and we kind of alluded to it in one of the last videos, is that we have officially decided to go home to Alaska this summer. Lots of different reasons for wanting to do this, but mostly like, why the heck not? We're here, we love being at home, and we can go have a really good time with this rig in our home state. So in light of the fact that we're going home, we have decided to do something for the first time, really special. We have decided to go ahead and offer the tours that Ben talked about when we were out at the canals. So we'll provide a link in the description below. There are 3 different kinds of tours or events that we're offering, and you can go read about them, request more information, see, I've actually made some brochures, you can have a look at them.
So we've narrowed it down to 3 kinds of tours. Both are going to be similar but uniquely different. The first tour is going to be a Kenai Peninsula RV tour. The second tour is going to be a Live Like an Alaskan course based out of our house. And the third tour for our RV-ing buddies is going to be a Live Like an Alaskan, but based out of your RV. So, you know, why pay for a place to stay when you got your own place behind you? And we recognize that.
We're pretty stoked about this. We think this is going to be a lot of fun, and we would love to see some of you guys at home in Alaska this summer.
Guys, Oldsmobile Hill. There's quite a few people here today. Are you ready to do this, honey?
Very funny.
We're gonna do this.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
I'm getting out.
Come on.
No.
We're doing it.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. Ben Thomas, please stop.
No? Almost went head on into that side-by-side up there.
In terms of timeline, here's what we're thinking, and this is what we're thinking, right? Because you guys know how timelines go with Ben and I. But we're gonna look to spend about a month in Mexico. We're gonna go down the Sea of Cortez side and up the Pacific side, so we kind of chase the cooler weather as it gets warmer. And then we're gonna give ourselves about a month to get back home to Alaska. We've got a lot of things to do if we're gonna have these tours in Alaska, so we need to allow ourselves some time, and we're also looking forward to having some downtime at home, just us and Shelby relaxing and enjoying our house. So, that's tentative. You know how it goes, but that's a rough idea of where we're headed and how long we're gonna be there. And our plan when we drive home to Alaska is to go along the coast. We have a lot of places that we really love to visit, and we're just going to hit all of our favorites.
Well, yeah. Pismo Sand Dunes, Oregon Sand Dunes, you know, the various stretches of the PCH.
Yep.
definitely.
Totally.
And we got that kind of service on the stove.
We do. That's what I was just gonna say. Is the person in the entire United States who is authorized to service our Wallace diesel stovetop is in Seattle. And we can save about $500 in shipping if we just take it to him, hang out in Seattle for a couple of days, which, believe it or not, Ben and I have never spent time in Seattle together, and then pick it up and head on up the highway.
I think there's a good chance of a meetup in SeaTac.
I'm guessing that there will definitely be a meetup in SeaTac, probably somewhere in California as well, maybe one in Oregon.
Definitely.
We could kind of try to do one in each state type thing.
See what happens.
Yep. Last thing I wanted to tell you guys, you can hear her lapping water right now, which is what made me remember. Shelby is doing fabulously. So she is just about to come completely off of the steroids, and with every decrease we've done, her little personality has come more to life, and she's getting stronger physically, and she's acting more like herself. She plays with Ben again, and she runs around, and her little feet are all coordinated instead of all kind of wonky like they have been this year. And we are just so happy, because with her being sick, we never really knew how much of it was the illness that she experienced and how much of it was the medicine she had to be on to curb the illness. And what we've seen is that it was definitely, at least a part of it was in play with the steroids. And we are so grateful that she's able to come off of them and doing so well. She's just a happy little duck, and so are we.
Just really, really bouncy. Oh, no, don't. No, come on. Oh, yeah. That was close. I almost ran out of second gear, and I can't go into first unless you're like 0 stop for 5 seconds even. Alright guys, that's a wrap for a vlog update from Glamis, California. This was a fun afternoon, honey.
It was. I wasn't too thrilled about coming out here, but I actually had a really good time.
It's fun. Yeah, it's definitely breezy out, but it was a lot of fun. And the truck did great, guys. Yeah, this truck just impresses us more and more every day.
And amazingly enough, through all those dunes, the back is totally fine.
And clean. Yeah, not too much fell off or opened up. We're good. All right, well, we are heading back towards Yuma to pick up some packages from Uncle JJ's and wrap some last things up. But make sure you hit subscribe, because the next video coming up is going to be really, really cool. We're pretty excited about it. And then we're heading to Baja. All right, we'll see you later.
Standing at the gate.